Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, we had a little bit of a late start this morning. I apologize. Lack of sleep last night caught up with me again. But we are here. We are roughly on time. I think we're only a couple minutes late, but hope everybody's doing well for Tuesday morning. We're just continuing on with our little space combat adventures up over here with Elite Dangerous. So we say we just go ahead and hop onto it. Let's see, I believe we have, yes, we have our course already plotted in, fully refit, ready to go. Let's just go ahead, hop right to it, start blowing shit up. Blowing things up. Excuse me. All right, we have our pips toward our engines, which is good. And we're going to our combat site. Just to get a little bit more combat training. Maybe afterward we'll go try out some of the highs. Not likely, but we'll see. I always distrust flying by the rings. I always do. Getting too close to them, having them pull me out of my warp. Oh, yeah. Always. Okay. Okay. We're deploying weapons pods. Adjusting our speed for max maneuverability. There's nothing I have that you want, except for a couple missiles coming your way. I think that's the ship I engaged last night that pretty much tried to tear me a new one. I do owe them some payback, too. What's wrong, Jackie boy? Yeah, it's the same one from last night. I owed him for last night. Yep, I owed him for last night. He almost blew me up. Uh-oh, cops are after somebody. He's almost got his shields back up. You'll feel that one a little bit. Why are missiles not firing? I don't have full shields. I cannot re-engage yet. Good morning, Marcus. How are you doing today? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in a good friend to the stream, Mr. Infree 2010. Don't know who he is? Click that link over, give him a follow, leave his notification bell on. Make sure you tell him Astro sent you over. How are you doing this morning, sir? All right, I need to back out of combat to get our shields upright. Doing all right, just waking up. Well, good morning to you. Good morning. We're at full pips to hurry up and get our shields recharged. We've already been blown up almost once this morning. And we paid payback to that little sucker last night, too. So how you liking the new place? Good. That'll get me some stuff I need right there. Shields are online, but I need more power to my shields. I got to get used to being on roofs. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Which you prefer more, working at nights or during the days? What? Oh, no. I didn't hit it. Suckers just flying all over the place right now. Calm down. Calm down. Quit moving. Quit moving. Quit moving. I need you. Okay, here we go. Slowly, gracefully. Right now, nights. Okay. I was just asking. Okay. Now, let's get back to the combat. Shields are still... Oh, let's check our shield module, make sure it's okay. I know I've got a couple things, took a couple hits. Let's see. Shield generator is operating at 100% capacity. Okay, works for me. Works for me. There we go. Shields are regenerating. Putting our pips back into systems and weapons. This way we can keep our shields regenerating and keep our weapons fully charged. Take it away from... Well, there's a couple little nasty fights going on out there. Enough charge in our capacitor. Now we're close. Hey, he went boom. Yeah, I got his partner behind me shooting at me now. Come here, Bubba. I got something for you. Sucker. Not let him get his shields back up. Man, he's staying with me. All right. All right, come on. Let's go. Let's go play around the asteroids. Yeah. Doing some good little evasive maneuvers right now. Got to get those shields back up. Got to get the shields up. Good morning, Blazing. How are you doing this morning, ma'am? Hope you are doing well. All right, let's see. Oh, we're not slowing our engines down. We're going to keep moving in case this little sucker keeps coming back after us. Let's see. We've got repairs going to our burst laser right now. It's at 43%. I've got a multi-cannon that also needs some repairs, so we're going to get that one going. Missile racket 68% is okay. Second one's at 70. We got to get that one going as well. And we'll get the 68 going too. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Blazing Butterfly is also a good friend of mine. She is Miss Imfried. Great gal, great entertainer. If you don't know who she is, please click that link, go over, give her a follow. Leave her notification bell on. Make sure you tell her Astro sent you over. Okay. So okay. One, we're far enough away, stop the forward momentum. Two, why are we not? Okay, we're getting everything powered back up. We are deactivating the repairs, reactivating the weaponry. Stopping repairs, making them active. I owe that little sucker. We're getting back into it now. Got to be careful. My hull's at 44%. No. No, we got to go repair. We've got to go repair. Oh, yeah, we got to go repair. We have no choice in the matter. Not with a 44% hull. Once the shields drop, they'll own us. Plus, I'm also carrying 1.5 credits in bounties, and if I die, I will lose them. So we're going to go dock. We're going to go make some repairs. We're going to rearm. Then we're coming back. But good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing great. No, I am. Okay, kind of. But... Ho, 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 ho. You know, I told y'all all winter Mother Nature's on a power trip for some reason. Yeah, well, she's continuing. Highs in the 70s yesterday, today. Highs in the 60s tomorrow. And we're going to be in the low 50s, upper 40s pretty much for another 6 days after that. Some kind of other cold front pushing through. And we're expecting snow one day next week. She just can't make up her mind. No, she can't. But don't matter where you live in the country, there's always going to be some kind of weird weather somewhere. All right. No, no. Feel like Desi Arnaz. Lucy, I'm home. Okay, that ship's going into land. Got another one, I think that is. Ah, he's about to take off right there. There he is. There he goes. There he goes. Hey, Raikou Spirit. Good morning. I'm doing pretty good today, ma'am. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today? I hope you had yourself a great weekend. Okay, let's see. Gonna let us stock now? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Raikou Spirit is a fabulous content creator, one of our elite dangerous commanders. Please make sure you go check her out. Click that link, give her a follow, leave her notification bell on. Make sure you tell her Astro sent you over. Doing well, grabbing a snack before bed. Thought I would say hi. You're quite welcome, ma'am. You're quite welcome. Yes, ma'am. I know grabbing the snack before bed. Ooh, ooh. That ship did a number on me. 40,000 credits in repairs. Okay. We got to go back for revenge. We've got to go back. We're not going to stand for that. Nope. Nope. Most nights before I go to bed, I enjoy 3 Oreo cookies and a nice glass of milk. I don't know why. I always sleep better when I've got to have a glass of milk before bed. I used to beg my mom for that when I was a kid. She'd always tell me no. And you're welcome for the shout out, ma'am. You are quite welcome for it. Okay, we're going to go back and we're going to find that ship that blew us apart. We somehow escaped from him. I think the cops over there ended up keeping him busy for a while. But we'll see. I never liked warm milk unless chocolate was invoice. No, ma'am. I did try open. Unfortunately, not having much combat experience before I ran into the open, it did not turn out very well. So I am doing just solo for right now, but as soon as I get some more combat experience, I am going back to open. See, we got that going. See, I'm still a novice. I'm still a novice. I feel you. I have yet to go into open. Like I said, I did try it, and the best way to describe it, using EVE Online terms, I got ganked. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Wing of 3 just tore me to shreds. It's like they knew I was coming, and as soon as I dropped out of warp, I got the weapon pods out, started adjusting speeds, and they were they were right on top of me. All right, he's getting a few hits in on me. It's not him. I got somebody else shoot me somewhere. I think. Yep. Don't want to keep putting pips in the engines because I need to pull them back in a little bit. Gotta watch my ammo real quick. Make sure everything's going good. I don't want to mess with proximity mines though. You know, when I was trying to combat the other day, I accidentally did that. I scanned somebody, they were clean, and hit the fire button by accident. And I did it right in front of the Fed police. Wasn't a very pretty sight. I didn't live for long to make up for that mistake. Come on, big boy, turn. There you go. All right, good sir. Off to bed. I'll be lurking at night. Hope you teach no good pirates a lesson. Well, thank you very much, Miss Raikou Spirit, and I hope you have yourself a good night's rest. You take it easy, ma'am, and I will see you later on. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for stopping by this morning. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Need to put a wake scanner on. There we go. There we go. Got some little goodies right here. I get a little closer to pick them up. High energy wake, high energy wake. Okay, that's not what I want. There we go. Heat resistant ceramics. I can use some of those. Watching my speed to distance. Gotta make sure to go just a little bit slow. All right, we got that one. Can never pass up enough shield emitters. Can never have enough. Can't have enough of anything. Oh boy. Shielding sensors are actually pretty good. Go a little bit faster before we can get up over there and get to him before, so we can get back into combat real quick. Oh, got to check our ammo while we're at it. Looking good. Hey, good morning, Adira Ring. How are you doing this morning, ma'am? Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You're just in time to probably watch me explode a few times, but it's okay. Okay. I am apparently right on top of the thing. There you go. There you are. There you are, sitting there all nice and pretty, waiting for me. You do a fabulous. Ah, that's good to hear, ma'am. That is good to hear. Pick up a little bit more speed. There we go. Ooh, combat. Up. Where's this other one at? Belcor. This one will be the one that's probably going to be my undoing. He's waiting for something. Let's see. Got a couple multi-cannons. I got a huge burst laser underneath me. And I've got missile racks that are almost empty. I was about to say, what kind of ship was that? But uh, now where's their buddy? Nope, that's not him. There he is. Where is he? There he is. I know one thing I did when I did not go repair. I didn't cash in those bounties. That's 2.6 million credits, and I'm almost out of missiles. Hmm. All We're going to retract weapons pods, increase speed, put all pips toward engines. We are going to go rearm real quick. We're going to go cash in. And then we're coming back. Let's see how our rank's looking so far. 39% novice. We're getting up there. We are getting up there. Okay. We're free of mass lock. Gauge in the warp. We're going to stay above the rings real quick just so we won't get yanked out of warp before we're ready. There we go. And we're going to just have a nice gentle cruise back in. Check to make sure. Okay, everything's still at 100%, so that's a good sign. So why do I have one multi-cannon set at priority 1 and one at 4? Cargo hatch, it doesn't matter because I don't carry any cargo. I don't have a cargo hold. Everything else is paramount. I wonder if I could, I wish I could armor the power plant just a little bit more. I wish I could, but we can't, so. Man, this thing was doing the same thing to me last night. I would get rid of that mission and it would keep popping it back up. But last night it kept doing it to 3. Before we leave the station, it's going to come back up again. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. So we are refuel, resupply. Cash in our 2.6 million in bounties. Luxurious credits. Just want to throw them on the floor, roll around naked in them. Oh, did I say that? Oops. As soon as we get a little bit more experience, we'll be moving up in difficulty levels to the next resource point. Resource extraction site. My poor little Fer-de-Lance has been through a lot already. She has been through a lot. And the only thing she has done is only blown up one time. And that was my fault. I went back into combat before I had my shields back up. And I was down to half health. Nice view of the gas giant's rings. Such a lovely little planet. I always wondered how Saturn's rings would look from being on the surface. No, we're not going to impact. No, we're not going to impact. We're doing good. We are doing good. About to come out of warp. There we go. Slowing down to maneuverability speed. All right, shields are dinged a little bit. Not bad. Phase alloys. Phase alloys. Need to get those. Need some of that stuff for my engineer. Start upgrading. Let's see, phase alloys, I believe, are weapons. I think. A nice, slow, graceful approach. Watching her. Bingo. She is home. Shielding sensors at 38 meters. God, it's in motion. It's flying. Good little master down there. He's nice and clean, but they're mining, so that means that pirates will soon be coming to pay them a visit. Okay, there's a Fed agent. Another pirate bit the big one. Uh, well, that was the one who was attacking me. Being Eve, I'd be the ruthless little pirate and be attacking that poor little hauler right now. Why? Mining operations. Most of the time, they're defenseless. They like going mining. They don't think about bringing guards. They don't have weapons outfitted because they're equipped just for mining, so they're easy pickings. Always easy pickings. But sometimes it's a trap. Yeah, I've been caught in a couple traps. Going after one guy a little too much, he decided to have a couple cloaked ships waiting for me. And he did. And that was a heck of a fight to get out of it. Yeah, so I haven't always been exactly a nice player. Innocent, I tell you, I'm innocent. I was framed. It can speed up. He's hiding on the other side of the asteroid. There he comes. There he comes. Yeah, I knew what you were doing. I knew what you were doing. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Little. Okay. Gotta get those shields back. He is staying just. Come on, let's go play along the asteroids. I might have body slammed one of them. Why are my guns stop firing? Why were my guns stop firing? Okay. Ooh, nice shot. Thank you, dear. Thank you. I will check when I get off the phone, see if I got it. I'm doing okay. Just been dealing with my seizures acting up. Okay. I'm sorry, Blaze. I am sorry to hear that, ma'am. All right. Oh, that was the reason why I took all the pips from weapons, so nothing had power. That's all clearly my fault. At least the missile launchers were still armed. Yeah, I'm feeling you're up to no good. Okay. Sorry, too many times of ships hanging around mining operations when they didn't belong there, weren't part of the corporation involved, it was always kind of a bad thing. You always knew the crap was going to hit the fan. As a pirate, we always sat back and watched. We didn't get involved. Sometimes we would let them shoot each other up, and when both of them were just about destroyed, then we'd step in. Other times we'd let them destroy each other and pick up the salvage goods. Peek our head out of the clouds for a minute, see what's going on. Ooh, somebody's scanning me. Okay, one down. Come here, Bubba. That's one of the ones that was shooting at me. It's number 2. I didn't get a hit on that one. Didn't get a hit on that one. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Always get delivery contracts when you're out here doing something else. Oh, my hull's down at 62%. Uh-oh. Field maintenance units at 88. Rest of them are all okay. We're good. We can go for a couple more combat rounds. Let's see. Only 6 missiles left. May have to go rearm shortly. Oh, somebody just flew past me. Oh, I wasn't in. I know he's clean. He's the guard for that miner. Okay, let's see. We got the Fed force over there. We've got this guy here mining. Got the other guys mining. Okay. Well, gotta go. Have a stomach virus still today, so I need to go take care of business. I'm sorry you're not feeling good, Adira. I hope you feel better, ma'am. Please go take good care of yourself and try to have yourself a good day. I know it's kind of hard to do when you've got something like that going on. All right. Well, it looks like kind of looks like everybody's mining right now. So what we're going to do is we are going to go. We're going to go rearm, cash in, and come back. Maybe then we'll have some more nice little pew pew action. Okay. Weapons pods retracted. Putting our pips toward engine. Okay. We are out of mass lock, and here we go. Gonna go back home. Oh, yes. Yes, Dara, I do hope you feel better, ma'am. I do hope you do. I really do. I know how nasty those things can be. Had a bad stomach virus 1 year. I lost 25 pounds in a week. I was absolutely miserable. Let's see. Combat rank is now up to 43% novice. Hmm. A ship rebuy. 3,666,966. And I know what my mom would be saying right now. Yep, see, I told you. Told you. I knew you had the number 666 tattooed somewhere on you. No, 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 you gotta let me in. You got to. You got to. But Mom, my friends are all waiting for me. I want to go out to play. Come on, Mom. I'm still creeping up. Come on, you gotta let me in sooner or later. Stations like this only have 3 landing platforms. They need at least 6. Expansion projects. Expansion. That's right. That's right. That's going to be the campaign. Expansion projects. Reach for the stars. Build outward. Looking to a brighter future with a better, bigger station. Use cheap labor. It's okay. Metal fatigue on all the air locking doors. This way here, if they blow out, hey, 37 for fuel, 26,000 repair, 19,000 for rearm. 19,000 for rearm isn't that bad. Let's see. That's it. 631,000 in credits. More. All last night I couldn't sleep. And I kept thinking of, I want to start the game and just get back into combat. That's all I was thinking of. Don't know why, but that's all I was thinking of. Two, one. And just to let everybody know, when I said that we were going to be going into the VR, yes, it did come in yesterday. I just read the little booklet on it, which doesn't have much information. More stuff online. But, whoops. Okay, yep. That's my fault. I bumped the control sticks. And the setup guide is nothing more than a fold-up sheet. And the safety and warranty manual is a miniature book. The perfect size for phantom gaming. Because he's short. I mean, I had books like this when I was a kid. They weren't this thick. We had computer manuals when they printed them out. They weren't that thick. Okay. We are going to go back gently. Oh, that's a little too fast. Okay, yeah, we're going to pull up because we do not want to go. Okay, the game was not responding to my controller actions. I was telling it to slow down and it was speeding up. All right. We are now lining up and we're going back. Come on, come on, come on. Take us in. Take us in. All right, we're good. Pods deployed, slowing down to maneuverability speed. There is nobody here. Except for him and me. Cannons are reloading. Ah, it's okay if we blow up. Uh-oh. Wait, we need silent running. No, 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 no. What is... Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Something here is not right. What is silent running? It seems like it shut down the reactor coolant supply. Hey, Jack, how are you doing this morning, sir? Hey, I'm up early enough. Hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. Let's make sure. Yep, see, like I said, 3,666,966 credits. Yep, that's okay. Welcome to the Mardi Gras 3. 2 had another fateful incident just like that. Actually, the first one did too. Yep, that was a oops. That was a oops. But good morning, Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in a good friend of mine to the stream, Mr. Jack of Arcades. Great guy, great entertainer. If you don't know who he is, please click that link, go over, give him a follow, leave his notification bell on. Make sure you tell him Astro sent you over. Okay, well. Okay. You know, this is just, I just have to know. I just have to know. I've got to look this up because it's going to drive me crazy until I actually find out. Dedrya, good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What is it? Elite Dangerous. Silent Running. Dedrya, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome to the Delta Fleece. We are doing some combat, and you just miss watching me blow up. Silent running mode can be activated to reduce the visibility of a ship to others, allowing it to remain undetected and making it harder to be targeted. The visibility of a ship depends on its heat signature. Oh, that explains it right there. When silent running is engaged, shields immediately go offline and the cooling vents of the ship shut. That's why I overheated. Okay, well, I don't know how I activated that. I really don't. I'm doing fine, doing some engineering, unlocks and open. I only saw the yeah, somehow I don't know how. Somehow on the controller I hit silent running and well, the ship kind of went boom. But we had just rearmed, we had sold all our cashed in all of our bounties, so it's not like we lost much, just the ship itself. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. We're going to go back. We are going to go back. We got to. We got to. We got to have revenge. Even if it costs me another couple ships, we will have revenge. Yes. Yes, we will. I am persistent. I will go back. And I'm hoping not to lose my landmines every time I do that by. I understand that. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir. I do agree. I do agree completely. Okay. I hope Dr. Niels is still there. So I'm coming back for him. Well, apparently my computer did not want to go back. Okay, this is definitely more manageable. Somebody kind of blew up in the distance. I heard the ship go boom. I'm just playing on my own right now. I did try open earlier when I first was getting into combat and got ganked by quite a few people. So I'm going to get a little bit more combat experience before I go back into open and attempt that one again. Somehow I should have been expecting it, but I really wasn't. So they caught me off guard. Shielding sensors. Wow, that's all that's there. And I, wow. I would have been, sorry, my sailor side would have come out. I'd have been cussing. I'd have been cussing. Okay, that's a innocent little miner. A master. Ooh. It's already named my Imperial Eagle to the Escaper. Yeah, I've kind of done that a few times too. I've renamed my ship into something smaller just to make it look a little bit more uh not quite threatening, but non-hostile. I used to do that in Eve all the time. I would take my big ships, my battleships, and I name them shuttles. So that hopefully I could throw people off and they would not pay attention to me and let me escape out of systems. How long do you play this game already? Astro should call us ship's boomer. You know, Blazing, that's not very nice. That's not very nice. I haven't lost a lot of ships. I've lost more SRVs, not ships. I've only been playing this game about 2 months. I was doing more exploration and cargo, trying to build up money. And then I finally decided it was time to step into combat. Baron's just doing mining in type 7. And don't worry about blazing. My ships should not be called boomer. They don't all explode, no matter what she says. Because that's the case. One of my friends would call all my ships the gas attack. Mother. There, we'll add my missiles into the fray. Ooh. I just got rammed by the Fed Navy. Hey, y'all gonna owe me for that. I love my Imperial Eagle. Current top speed is 580. And that's an awesome top speed. Yes, Blazing. I have lost a couple ships. Like I said, I've lost more SRVs, though, than I have ships. So, yeah. Just ignore Blazing. She's one of my buddy's wives. Nice lady, though. Nice lady. Always causing trouble. Always causing trouble. Yep. Don't get me wrong. She's a little sweetheart, though, but she's always causing trouble. You know what? I didn't want that emitter anyway. I was thinking, one more wouldn't hurt. I ain't wasting my time with it. We don't have to worry with the Clean Space Initiative. Eventually, it will just collapse upon itself. The cold will get to it. I'm not always causing trouble. You really don't want me to respond to that one. You really don't. You yourself just yesterday said that you were corrupt. Yeah, see, you were going to go down there and you were going to shoot that little pirate. I mean, that little miner. How did I go from used to be killing miners to protecting them? That's not normal for me. That's not normal. Most of the time, I was the one who was doing all the attacking. Hey, Nightmare, how are you doing today, sir? Welcome in. Welcome in. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in another good friend of the stream, Mr. Nightmare. Also, another elite dangerous commander. If you don't know who he is, click that link, go over, give him a follow, leave his notification bell alone. How are you doing today, sir? Only 16 tons of landmines left. I can finally engineer my seeker missiles. Oh, we are just flying out here amongst the asteroids looking for little troublemakers. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong. You don't need to scan me. I'm being good for change. I'm being good for a change. I'm not being a bad influence. I'm, not sending bad pictures to one of my buddies while he's streaming. I do that on Discord just to make him laugh. Send him some outrageous gag gifts. I found one t-shirt I want to send him, but I know that his wife would kill me if I did. All that space debris everywhere. Doing good. Did a bit of work this morning. Good, good. What you need is an adder in case doctor's orders. How you doing, Airlock Doc? Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Oh, man. Airlock Doc, thank you so much for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. How are you doing this morning? Hey, Bubba, you're not escaping me. Got another one for you. And don't try to go play hide and seek amongst the asteroids, because I go in after you. By who? Him? Oh, crap. He's going to jump. He's going to attempt to jump. I'll pump missiles into him. That'll keep him from escaping. I'm just glad those missiles don't come back to me. I find your lack of pack hounds disturbing. Ah. Be one with the Schwartz, my young Padawan. Be one with the Schwartz. Yes, yes. I'll sick my other pack hounds on you. Oh, wait, well, they're all in bed sleeping right now after I got out of it. All 12 of them are now in my bed, sound asleep. Oh, pack hounds are great for taking the modules out, especially drives. When I was outfitting the ship, I didn't have any of those. It didn't give me the option. Not at the station I was in. I just tried to equip real quick for fast combat. Almost 5,000 hours in Elite. Dang. That's pretty good. That is good. All right, Nightmare. Okay, let's slow down, make ourselves a little bit more maneuverable. We know we have people hiding around out here somewhere. Quite frankly, when I start getting owned, I'd dive into the asteroid field to make them follow me. Now, maybe that's the reason why it's been taking me so long to kill everybody, is the fact that my pips were still in engines and not in systems and weapons. That wasn't good. That could have got me killed. Let's see. We got Mallard. We got the cops. We got flying through there. You have been playing since launch. Have 3 accounts. My current status and Elite is bored to Odyssey. I'm waiting to see Odyssey. I am really waiting for Odyssey. Doc, I bought this game when it first came out. And for some reason, I never really played it. I think I only played it about 30, 45 minutes and put it to the side. Don't know why. That was after I had played EVE Online for years, and I guess I was just looking for something specific to fit the gap, and nothing ever did. Oh, come on. Here's this lowly little miner. He's just sitting here minding his own business. Where are the pirates at to come attack him? That's what pirates do. I'd have been over here blowing him up by now. But I've been reading and watching the Odyssey stuff, and it's looking good. It's looking good. It's really got my attention. I can see it now. I'm going to end up having to go someplace else. Trying to kill somebody else with the 5 missiles before I had to go rearm again. But ooh. Yeah, I know. Where's her buddy at? Come here, you. You're in a side. He's in a sidewinder, and he did a suicide run on me. And he flew into me. Yep. Miner minding his own business for the pirates to attack. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I used to do in Eve all the time. Was I would sit there and I would, you know, find a nice little mining operation in low sec or out there in null sec space, and just slowly sneak in, you know, nonchalantly, battleship, couple mining lasers, make it look like I'm mining. And then when the haulers start to pick up the cans, that's when I started blasting them with everything I had. Oh, okay. I was a nasty little pirate. What could I say? But you know, there were some times that I gave people the benefit of the doubt. You know, hey, I'd blow their ship up if they didn't want to pay the ransom. I'd tell them, hey, I got your pod. You know, you warp scrambled. You're not going anywhere. I'm going to blow you up. Oh, please don't. Please don't. We have X amount of implants in our bodies. Please don't kill us. Okay. Tell me a haiku if you don't want to pay the ransom, and I'll let you go. And if I think it's good enough, I'll let you live. Well, guess what? None of them could write haikus worth a damn. So I killed them. And then I'd get all my hate mail from them. I hate you. I'm going to come back. I'm going to kill you and all this other stuff. It's like, go ahead. You really think you're the first person who's tried to hunt me down after I've blown them up? Go for it. You might not like what you find. Because I was also a mercenary, even though I was a pirate part-time. And yeah, they did. I had one person in the middle of a fleet operation come in and start to attack me that I had blown up a couple months previously. And yeah, our 30 pilots just laid waste to him. They didn't give him a chance to explain anything. You're a pirate. Let's test this. What is your favorite letter? I'm a pirate. I don't have to read. What's a letter? That's my key thing. I'm a pirate. I don't have to read. You pay me what I ask for, or I'll blow you up. Or at least that's the way it used to be. I'd probably do this game a little differently. Why, hello, Marcia. How competent are you? Oh, you're very competent. So very competent facts where somebody else is shooting you. Run, Marcia, run. Sorry, Marcia, you did not run fast enough. You are the weakest link. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Okay. Sorry, I was distracted by somebody knocking. What was the answer? The answer is I'm a pirate. I don't need to learn how to read. I don't know what letters are. I'm just here to kill people and have fun. Oh, look, a new Sidewinder. I wonder if he's going to ram me too. I still can't believe that little Sidewinder rammed me. Full shields, and he just tore right into me like, okay, I'm not the Titanic, and you're not a little iceberg. Pirates' first love is the sea. Okay. I like that one. I do like that one. All right, let's see. What else we got going on around here? We got to have something. We got to have something. Come on, guys. Attack. Look, that's a nice, juicy miner right there. Go for him. But no. They're just leaving him alone. I would have given him a second chance. Okay. That didn't exactly sound right, but you know what I was getting at. Yeah, he's about to jump. There ain't no point in pursuing him anymore or firing anything else at him. Yeah, he's jumping. He has escaped. Sorry, little Texas stranger. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. Only 1 million in bounties. We need more. I need more. Oh, Mallard's down there mining. At least you said miner and not miner. Well, yeah. I remember my first semester of college. My buddy set us up on dates. After this, I never let him set me up on a blind date ever again. We went out to dinner with these girls, and somehow we ended up, going to a bar and having drinks. So we went back to, our room, and he kind of went off with his girl, and I was talking to my date, and I, out of curiosity, just asked her because something she said had all of a sudden clicked to me, and something about the age just did not seem right. So I asked her, well, how old are you? Mind you, I'm 18. She goes, oh, I'm 16. Date was over. Date was over. I told him in no uncertain terms was he ever to set me up ever again after something like that. Oh, come on. Yeah, in no uncertain terms was he ever allowed to ever set me up on a date again. It's kind of like my mom, who set me up on a date with somebody she worked with. Real cute girl. Real cute. She was a little sweetheart. The only issue was, though, was that we met at the restaurant. Uh, Pulling in weapons. We're out of missiles. Need to go rearm. Real cute girl. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The whole time I'm thinking, okay, what's wrong with her that my mom was laughing when she set me up on a date for? She, her voice was like nails on a chalkboard. It's like, no, 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 we cannot have that. No. My mom was laughing. I told her after 10 minutes at the restaurant I had a headache and had to make an excuse to leave. I told her that wasn't funny. I find it ironic that most English named ships have the steering on the middle or left, and the French one has it on the right. You know what? You're right. You are absolutely correct. They do. Yep, you are correct. They do. That is a good point. That is a very good point. I never took that into consideration, but you are right. Because everything else, you're sitting on the left and you look across to see the pilot seat over there. Here, you're sitting on the right and you look across and there's the co-pilot seat. Oh, I never noticed that until you said something just now. Never did. Oh, they're not going to make me wait this time. It's nice of them. Yep, that is so nice of them. Mm. We're coming in for a nice, slow, graceful landing. Graceful. It's graceful because it isn't me. Oh, if I was flying this ship when you came in for a landing, that'd be rough. That'd be really rough. I didn't want. I didn't want. I did not want cartography. I did not want cartography. We're just going to cash in so we don't lose our little bounties right there. All right. So we are going back. Man, I went to the high site yesterday. All I saw was dangerous flying around. Not ready for dangerous just yet. I'm just a meager little novice. That's all. I'm just a novice. I'm just a little peon. I'm a little nobody. Yep. Just a little nobody. And Blazing, I said peon. Okay. Little guy. Nobody in particular. Okay. I didn't say anything else. So I'm just going to make sure to clarify for that for you. You know, just being nice. But yes, welcome in everybody. I hope everybody's doing great today. Man, I'm looking at my window right now and I swear everything looks white like it's covered in snow for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, we're going to aim upwards so that we don't try to glide across the rings again. We don't want to glide across the rings because we end up getting stopped before our target. So we're going to go upward a little bit and then slowly start our dive down. Okay, we're not going to quite aim at the planet either. Slowly watching things. I've got to see if my next appointment has arrived. I'm back later. All right, Nightmare. Take it easy, sir. Thank you for stopping in. Have yourself a good day. All right. Pips deployed. Weapon pods are out. Slowing down to a nice maneuverable speed. He's going to turn around and start firing in a minute. And he's going to stay right there. Stay on my backside. See, we're just flipping around here. Come on, there's got to be somebody else. No, federal agent, federal agent, federal agent. Somebody's about to warp out. We're going to slow down. Little juicy miners everywhere. Hey, Hillbilly 359. Hey, Ark. How are y'all doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, let me make sure I've got a little bit of free space here so I can fly without having to watch controls too much. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in two good friends of the stream, Mr. Hillbilly 359 and Ark the Bearded. If you don't know who they are, click those links, go over, give them a follow, leave their notification bell alone. Make sure you tell them Astro sent you over. How you guys doing this morning? Temperature critical, he just rammed me. Uh-oh, he's an Imperial cutter. Just flying around the asteroids, blowing people up. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hope y'all are well. I'm good. I'm so happy to see you because I got news for you. Oh, Lord. It's too early in the morning for your kind of news, Ark. Please. Please. But I know I'm going to ask it anyway. Okay, what is it? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Ark is one of my, he likes to joke around a lot. And if he's got news, it's never good for me. And don't ask me to spell anything either, if that's what you're thinking about. Nope. Nope. We're not having spelling bees this morning. I don't know why the wanted criminals like flying around with the feds. I don't. Makes no sense, but they do. Everything's reloading. Your bald spot is the number one light source on Earth. Coarse forehead is the second to the sun. I knew it. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. See, I told y'all. I told y'all. He's a little troublemaker. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. Ha ha ha. I love you, man. Yeah, I love you too. Mm-hmm. With friends like these, who needs enemies? I mean, I can go to my friends to be insulted. I don't have to go to some stranger on the street and just say, hey, insult me. It's okay. Well, I just wanted to brighten your day as you brighten so many others. Eric, I'm sure you're good at reading my mind right now. I'm sure you really are. So you know exactly about what I'm thinking at this moment. Yeah. It's been a while since I've dropped an F bomb in my stream, but well, we're not quite mature rated anymore. We're more of a PG-13 kind of thing. Yeah. It's more of a PG-13 thing. Oh yeah, I got 3 competents here, and well, I don't have to worry too much because the feds have already engaged one of them. I don't need you to keep telling me my temperature is critical. I'm well aware it's critical. Thank you. I'm in combat. I know it's critical. How can that little ship take that much damage? Oh, it hurts to breathe. I'm laughing so hard. Where? Here comes here comes the bite me. No, that's not exactly what I was thinking though, Blazon, but you're kind of close. You're kind of close, but that's not exactly what I was thinking. All right. He's dodging and weaving. I'm dodging and weaving. Didn't get the missiles off. I didn't get the missiles off in time. I was trying to. I was trying to. When did you say? When did you go PG-13? Is that why Texas froze over? Oh boy, 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 boy. I love you, Ark. Man. You know, Ark, when y'all were without power for those days from y'all's power company, I know you were able to keep your family nice and warm with all the hot air that just kind of keeps spewing out at times. Kind of out of both ends. So, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. That's of course provided you didn't get drunk and woke up laying out your front lawn again without pants on. Yeah. I was keeping it clean. Oh, I know you were blazing. I know you were, and thank you. I don't need you beeping at me. I know the asteroid's right there. I can see it. I can see it. Love to you, brother. Well, of course. I was prepped. I had pants on that time too. I just woke up outside after going pee. So you didn't do like I did one time of get so drunk you couldn't find the bathroom and ended up using the ficus tree in the living room. I'll admit I did that one. All I remember my wife hollering is, "Why is it wet right here? Did somebody put water in the tree?" And then she looked at me. She goes, "You were drunk last night. Did you go to the bathroom?" "Yeah." "Where?" "I don't know." I didn't know where I went. I just went. Then I started thinking about it's like, I was outside. There was a tree. It's like, crap, I wasn't outside. That was the living room. Yeah, she liked that ficus tree. It was fake, though, but she liked it. We threw it out. Well, correction, I threw it out. It was a cool, crisp night, and the mead flowed just right, but I went to a tree to take a pee and passed out on the swing. I'm sorry. Why did that start reading like a nursery rhyme until the very last line? Wow. Okay. And that's no lie, that sounded like a nursery rhyme at first. Yeah. Wow. I had one time got drunk and my neighbor told me about it the next day. I've gotten drunk before to where I've lost, bits and pieces of what happened after a certain point. I don't think I've ever blacked out completely and forgot most of the night except one time. One time. I woke up at somebody's house in their bed, no clothes. Don't ask me who it was. There was nobody else in the house. Found one sock, underwear, pants, found my wallet, keys, and all that stuff. Uh, Shirt was gone. I lost a sock. I lost a shoe. How the heck do you lose a shoe? But I lost a shoe. Yeah, I lost a shoe. It just did. Return it to the ballad the bards can sing. I thought the bards sang ballads of heroic deeds. You saved the tree from the drought, so you went outside to. I don't know. I don't know how you could twist that one. I have no idea. No idea. Well, 4 bottles of tequila rose and Jack Daniels coolers for a Super Bowl party I had. Even when I drink a lot, I never drink quite that much. Man, look at the little light show going on over here. Let me guess, y'all are pursuing him. Yep, yep. Yep, they were. Had to help ram him and end him. They sing anything if paid. Okay. So what you're saying was that if that happened when no, that did not happen when I went to go visit Jimmy. No, nope, nope. I did not drink anything when I went to go visit him. Now I can hold my alcohol. I've got no problem with that. I just chose not to. because let's just say when I get tired, my sense of humor reaches a interesting level. The actual control factor, there isn't any. And there's no telling what's going to come out of my mouth. And with Casey there, I couldn't do that. You know, his other kids, a little bit older, okay. But still, I wasn't going to embarrass myself like that. And no, I wasn't going to put myself in that position. Nope. It was my weekend off, and after my husband left me, I was having a good time. Now, I remember when my divorce was finalized after she cheated on me. My friends and I went out and got drunk. I remember we went and visited every bar in Baton Rouge, and when I woke up, I was outside the Texas Club in my truck, sound asleep. I wasn't in the truck, I was in the actual bed of the truck, sound asleep. Mind you, that wasn't exactly a good area of town, but that's where I woke up at. Man, I was so stiff I could not move. Don't say it, Ark. Just sleeping on that. Man, there's no way I could say this without Ark making something of it. You know, sleeping in the bed of a pickup truck with no pillow, no kind of cushion, no nothing. That's. Yeah, my back didn't want to bend. My legs didn't want to straighten up. And I had a headache. I was hungover. Just remember sitting up and all of a sudden watching the building just spin. I laid back down. I don't even remember how I got home. I have no idea how I got home. Oh, man, man, man. One of my friends, Baton Rouge, when his divorce was complete, he went to New Orleans and hit every strip club there was. I had to work, so I didn't go. The whole thing I told him was, man, just be careful out there. He goes, well, it's like, because you're going to be drunk and it's New Orleans. That's why. That says it all right there. Yep. Took me 10.5 years to get my divorce, but it's finally over. Yeah. My ex wanted to contest everything. She made my life a living hell through it all. She made my life. All right, so let's see how we did. Well, we're up to 60%. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll work on it a little bit more tonight, see what we can do about getting it up. Money's looking good. We're at 46.6 million. Yeah, that's 46.6, I think. Or is that 45? Nope, 46.6. Hey, that's cool. We can live with that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, it is that time. Time for me to start today, get the wife up, take the dogs out, get them fed, all those good, juicy little things I have to do every morning. I couldn't find my ex, and then the judge wouldn't agree with me, so he kept denying it. One of my friends went through that kind of divorce too. But let's see somebody we can share the love with this morning. Give me just one moment. Oh. Let us see. Let us see. Whoops. Okay, let's try to find somebody new this morning. Let's try to find somebody new. Find somebody to share the love with. We'll just go ahead and visit this sweet lady again this morning. I will be back tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Central Time. Until that time, and I thank everybody for coming in. Thank you for the follows, the hosts, everything else. Until tomorrow morning, y'all take care, be safe, have yourselves a great day. Thank you.